Welcome back to Denver Beer and Oil, ladies and gentlemen. On today's episode, we're going to beta test something, and you guys are going to help us. We're all about staying hydrated here at Denver Beer and Oil. You know, it's hot. It's the summer months here. So we like to make sure we have hydration. So every time we take a drink of hydration, I would like you as an audience to take your hydration and just really think about it, embody it, and just take it in, guys. So stay hydrated, stay with us here at Denver Beer and Oil, and remember, guys, it's hot out there.
All right, guys, it is 3 o'clock. Aaron is doing truck things. These guys are doing M5 things that I no longer own. And we're gonna go do some other things. We're bringing it in right now. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna stay late tonight. We're gonna drink beer. We're trying to get that energy up now, and let's go do it.
You guys saw this car. Everybody loved it. Everybody was stoked for it. And
it was sick.
It's actually happening now. So,
yeah.
Super exciting. And then Aaron wanted us to film him doing a thing as well.
No, we're doing the thing.
Yeah, but his car doing a thing.
His car doing the thing.
Yeah. So first we gotta move this boomer car out of the way.
Yeah, you can move that if you want. I was gonna get a strap.
Lighting is not good.
All right, we're in Aaron's old Ram 50, going on a little adventure. It's kind of a long drive. Oh,
Parking brake.
parking brake. All right, we're putting her in 4 low. 4 load up.
Let's see it. Hey, really, that's pretty impressive.
That worked great.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, and I left enough room just to squeeze on out of here.
You're fine.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for. The E34 by4
It's
build
happening.
begins. So a little sketchy about moving this. This doesn't have brakes or anything of any kind.
Yeah.
Of any kind.
Maybe we have somebody driving. We should get somebody from the shop on standby with the chalk.
Yeah.
That might be the move.
Yeah, I think that's the move.
Okay, let's go do that. So I'm gonna be emergency chalk. Chris is gonna drive the E34 by4 for the first time.
I did back it here, and with the no brakes, it was a little sketchy, so we piled up a bunch of shit behind it, and I hit it at like 10 miles an hour, and it didn't go through the fence.
This thing's gonna be the coolest car ever. I can't wait.
Be so good.
This is so much fun.
You got her?
This is more Aaron's build than Chris's at this point, because it's push rod, it's old, it's American, and it's yeehaw.
I'm just here. I'm a consultant.
A lot of Aaron's tools.
Yeah, a lot of Aaron's stuff is specifically for this kind of stuff
Yeah,
too.
I know. It's very true.
What are these, like what, 35s, 40s?
TSL Thornbirds, baby.
38s or 40s.
Yeah, I don't know what they're.
They're big, that's for sure.
They're only 35s.
Wow.
They look really big.
They do look really big.
All right. Got me my Bush Light, and I'm gonna get me in my pick 'em up truck that has a trunk.
Let's do it. We got Aaron in his pick 'em up truck.
I got a North Face jacket.
Okay.
Better than a Bush Light.
Better than a Bush Light. Yeah, right over. All right, I gotta stay on it because I am chalk duty. That's nice. Good DD there.
Fucking E34 by4! All right, guys, we're back. It's been many hours since the last update. We have gotten the car on the lift. We've done very well. I feel like it's after 7 o'clock at this point. 7:30.
Nice.
So things that have happened and need to happen. We got the clutch and flywheel, or clutch and pressure plate throwout bearing from AutoZone earlier. We bought the flywheel. They were supposed to deliver an hour later. Didn't show up. They felt real bad. We just went and picked it up. So we have, this was attached to the motor I got this from. It was a turbo. Have we talked about the motor?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. So this is a 3-year-old Jegs 350 crate motor with an aluminum Edelbrock Performer manifold, an Edelbrock 600 CFM carb, an AGI, one-wire distributor. It came with Flowtech headers. It doesn't leak. It's 3 years old. There's ARP hardware holding on the
Flex
plate. It was on auto. It was on 350 in like an 80s El Camino. I paid $500 for this. And it ran the day, and he pulled it out for me and put it with his engine hoist in the back of my pickup truck. So we're into this for $500. We don't count the fuel and the time to go get it. And then this for $500, so we're at $1,000. I'm $150 into the whole clutch thing. This thing's gonna run and drive for less than $1,500 all in.
Which is ridiculous.
This is crazy. It's probably gonna need new tires pretty quick. We need to go get smart. We don't have hardware to attach the trans to the engine. We also don't have a whole lot of tools that are of the standard variety, so we're pulling those together to figure out what we have and don't need. I'm not sure we have 12 point, whatever that is, but here's what we need to do. We're gonna test to make sure that I can reuse this hardware with this flywheel. If not, we're going to Lowe's to get those bolts and bolts for that, bolts for the headers, we need bolts for that valve cover over there. Coming up here, we need to remove this power steering pump. Oh, we forgot to buy a slave when we were there. We need to buy a slave for it. It's a hydraulic converted one, so pretty cool. It does seem to leak a fair bit, but I don't think that really matters. It looks very easy to fill. And we go back here. We tested the drive shaft, which is right there. It is too short, so we're gonna see about lengthening that tonight. Oh, I'm flashing you guys. It's not looking so good.
That's not appropriate.
We need U-joints for that. The U-joints on that drive shaft are shot. So we need one for there, one for there. Our brake line for the rear ends right here. We need to connect that. Oh, if you guys don't know, so we're pretty sure this was like a long bed square body. If you look right here, you can see the welds where it was shortened. And then this guy did a great job. Like from the outside, like, you can't even tell. Like it just looks like it's supposed to be there. Like this guy, it looks really haggard, but like did a really good job. Brake booster and brakes wise, they were trying to make the GM work, which is,
Where did that go?
I was throwing it around because it was spilling on me. I think it's over here. All right.
Yep.
So they were trying to make a GM brake booster work. We're just gonna run the BMW one and just adapt the lines to each other. And because what we have,
I mean, we know BMW, so it makes sense.
well, and it's gonna be easier to make it mount to the pedals and everything. And then we just have to figure out the line. So it's these two lines right here. I don't know if you can see up in there.
Oh yeah,
We just gotta make those lines made to the BMW Master and we're good. So we gotta get that done. Fuel is already up here. Fuel lines. That 350 still has the mechanical pump on it. But they end right here. This is super weird because I'm pretty sure this is a 77 frame, but it has two fuel lines, like a feed and a return. So that's kind of weird. The E34 fuel tank is gone, but a GM truck fuel tank is in the trunk of this with the feeds in it. So I don't know, we'll just go and, drill some holes here or something and go right in. Like maybe just go right through the cover that would usually access the fuel tank on the E34. Go and hook those up, and then we'll have fuel. The steering is actually done fairly okay and functions. Obviously we towed it in here. They just took this rod and then the rod that came out of the E34 and they just welded them together. It's really long and it's a little wobbly, but I think it'll work. I don't think there's all that much force on it.
If it looks stupid and it works, it ain't
If you've
stupid.
driven an old Chevy truck, like the power steering is like there's no force on that.
Yep.
So, So I told him how we gotta do brakes, how we gotta do fuel.
Cool, cool.
What do you got to say?
I think we run an open header. Got the new clutch. We have everything for a small block Chevy. I have like 4 more bolts to go, and then it's all time. We're gonna just put this together.
Aaron's putting somebody's Ford truck back together. Go buy a Ford truck, you gotta work on it.
Aside from yours, for whatever reason?
Yeah, you want a 2015 owned by Chris Luftig.
Yeah.
But if you buy it from me, it'll probably break.
Yeah. Chris
And
Luck.
it comes with pre-body damage. Did you
All
tell
right.
them about the M Sport bumpers that were like
I think-
off-road?
Yeah, if
In
you
the
watch
first
the other,
video.
if you watch the other one,
yeah.
so we have the Duraflex M Sport bumpers on this, and it's a narrow grill. So I'm totally gonna put side skirts, a heck blend on the back, and M5 badges on this, and then see how many butthurts get mad about me ruining a one of 1600 E34 M5. But it's gonna be really funny. If this is like a 93 or 94 525i.
Yeah.
It's not a special car. It was a manual car. It already has all the pedals in it. But I don't know. And I bought the car this way, so I didn't do it. I saved the car from certain death.
So I think we're gonna go get hardware and then be right back.
Yep. And also, just so you guys know, the Busch lights are flowing like wine right now.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Shout out to
Pizza's
Greg at
on the
Angry
way.
Ass.
Oh, and we ordered some pizza. It's gonna be a good night. Stay tuned. The flywheel and clutch setup we got was actually for a big block Chevy. It works on a small block Chevy, but as you see, the flex plate that was on it is smaller. So our nice minty starter that was on the engine does not fit. But by some stroke of luck, there was a big block starter in the passenger floor board of this car. So we're all good there. Our clutch kit did not come with pressure plate bolts. So good thing we came and tried this stuff before we went to Lowe's and bought stuff, because then we would have been sad and had to make another trip. So we're gonna go get that hardware, get the hardware for our headers, get the hardware for our valve cover, but we've run into a small issue. Apparently small block Chevys from 1966 to 1999, somewhere around then, don't quote me on that, use this kind of clamshell type mount, they call it, and it's has this rubber side on this, and then it's like a metal cup that goes over it that a bolt goes through. We have this end, the rubber part on this end, and on the chassis side. So we need that clam shell part. And we looked at this old Suburban we got out there, and then another 350 we got sitting around, and none of them have the right mounts. So as of right now, we don't have mounts. We're still gonna put it in, just sit it mount on mount, see how it works, how we can line up, work on other stuff. But might make some junkyard runs tomorrow to go find some mounts. So that's where we are at, about to go do some driving. It looks like the GM booster was already modified and is gonna work pretty easily. So we're just installing it.
So there we have it, GM booster.
No,
It gonna work.
Okay, that's
And then
the, you
I think we got some grade 5 hardware over there for the clutch. So the clutch is assembled with grade 5 hardware.
It's the strongest of quality. AutoZone, you know, or wait, was it? It was AutoZone.
It is AutoZone,
Yeah,
yeah.
highest quality. AutoZone bolts. It'll hold.
It'll hold.
and I mean, they're torqued to, you know, spec here. Yeah.
1/4-inch drill.
Torque to 1 Aaron, 1 Lounsbury.
No, the 1/4-inch drill seemed like it was actually gonna break the little shitty bolt, so I put them in with a wrench.
And everybody's here. You got Diego Stansboy, you got Joel, Zach's here too. It's all good.
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
I got a beer, I'm sitting, I'm happy. You do good
All right.
work.
So here's our little issue with using
thing's
this
just, like,
booster.
sitting
Is
here
we
for
got
no
this
reason.
rubber thing right here. Do we just cut this rubber thing, or do we just crank it down and hope it just bends it enough?
I say we cut it.
Crank
Give me
it-
death wheel.
No.
Give me
I
death
say
wheel.
crank it down because that's a really like ghetto steering shaft deal, and any sort of support that loose thing already has.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, is better. I would clamp it as
You
hard
say
as
that's
you can.
ghetto, but that's actually all.
No, I don't think it's gonna break. But
No,
like,
but-
do you see what's like a
That's
yeah.
factory.
That's the factory BMW. It's a rubber fucking Guibo thing on the inside.
Yeah, so still bolt that to it. It'll smooth it out some.
She's fine. Give me the death wheel. I'm going in, boys.
No, it's
Give me the death wheel.
not that far off. Let's just put it in.
This is the oldest set of tires I've ever seen mounted on any wheel ever.
Yeah, these are minty boys.
Yeah, they're old as hell.
Diego would run these. The other side was worse.
No, right here. Bring the camera in.
Oh yeah, look at that work.
The 31st week of 1986.
Yep, they're still torqued too. We're good.
They're minty.
They're torqued.
Yeah, that one still holds air.
That's interesting.
Shaving bays, boys. Shaving bays.
Oh, dude, it's light. Oh, it's light now.
It's a bracket.
It's a bracket.
It's a bracket.
You did
It's
it.
gone now.
We're using the Nick terminology.
Gone now.
We're adding
Oh,
lightness.
There we go.
Do you need this airbag?
There we go. There's another one.
That's not
Now you're gonna blow up.
Adding all of the lightness.
Blow up.
Remember when you were painting my cage and you were like, no, doesn't matter. Yeah, both you fuckers.
It looked
That was a good time. Yeah, it looked good.
Kind of funny when
The
you're on the
rust
other side of the
color.
fucking page here, huh?
Your shit ain't rusting now, though.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, instead it's two-tone fucking rusty.
I like the rust. I like the rust
So
color.
is this tight enough to be like in its place?
I have a bullet started. I didn't know what size it was, so I didn't tighten it. But there's 2 nuts on
That
it.
was all booze.
All right, let's put the motor in.
Woo! Okay, so today's episode, we get the small block. We put the small block in the cargo room.
Then you squat. Don't forget to
Yes,
squat.
and then you do the move like this. You, oh yes, very nice. No, for real though, this thing's like pretty ready. And somebody pre-dented the firewall for the distributor, so it like fits. So we know it fits.
We're thinking that's
Maybe.
what that is.
I want to come down from this cloud.
Oh yes.
Cloud 9.
Come back down
From this cloud, it's taking me all this time.
He's doing all the refrains by himself. All right. Anyway, welcome back to Slave Cylinders R Us, or throwouts or whatever this is. Small block Chevy throwout bearing is in there. I finally got it in. I don't know what this is. So here's this is my shout out to all of you YouTube people. If you guys are old school hot rodders, I want to know what the heck is going on here. So here's the deal. This little guy has this collar and it's bigger, but the distance is all the same.
No, we actually already kind of know what's going on here.
Well, I just
Because we have a 1-year only bell housing with a weird deal.
It's like he's doing this for content.
Linkage with an older clutch fork. That's what the difference is. That's what we're like 100% certain. We ordered it for the wrong transmission.
well, yeah, but
Yeah.
whatever, man. There's interactive content here.
Oh, sorry. I was like, we already figured it out.
Anyway, long story short, I've been finger fucking this thing for like the last 30 minutes. Finally got the original one back on that feels like there's a bunch of sand in there. This is the one we got. I don't know what it's to. Big block Chevy, maybe. I don't know. You probably know more. Aaron knows more, obviously. So anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. So somebody educate me on why this doesn't fit, this collar thingy. The other one doesn't have a collar and it's a little smaller in it, but it looks pretty much the same.
Will
I don't
doesn't
know.
want to
I
listen
don't
to
know.
Aaron, so tell him.
No, I'm listening to Aaron. Aaron knows all of the things, especially on the old things.
Chris and I were like, oh man, we totally like ordered everything for the wrong year.
Yeah, totally. But I'm all about if somebody knows more than we do, I want to learn that.
Oh, there's people out there for sure.
like there's a lot of people that watch this stuff that know more about these things than we do. All right, I'm getting out of here. Let's put an engine in. That's good. That's good.
That's good.
We're going.
We're in.
And the trans, you probably have
All
to
right,
jack
give
up
me
some.
some
when we go
down.
in
Give me
there.
some down. We're like already clear. Down. Here we go. All right. Wunderbar.
Man, is it gonna fit? I wonder if it's too big. Oh no, I'm terrified.
This might not fit. All right, we need to roll the whole thing back.
What did that do for you?
It was gonna hit the master.
And it sounds like a sword, so it's cool.
Also, I saved your billet oil level checker thingy.
Hold on. God damn it.
Oh,
Dude,
you're hitting the
yeah, just like
master.
here.
The booster.
Roll her back, man. There we go. All right, we got her out.
Sweet. All right,
Okay.
Zach, can you hit a couple
we can
jacks on
straighten
that
out.
transmission?
I thought the trans is it
This,
maxed out.
I maxed
No.
the trans
Oh no,
out.
but then we just lifted
We
the
lifted the car up.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, there we go.
Right there,
Trans
mint.
is-
That's
Trans
mint.
has gained altitude.
Yeah,
Altitude
we're
achieved.
looking good
Altitude
here.
achieved.
Okay,
I'm going under.
Going in for a landing.
D altitude, please.
D altitude.
You can be light, guy.
Or not on the trans.
I got my own. Hamish, I'm gonna go.
Oh, let me move.
Oh,
Going?
Yeah, we can keep going.
Oh, that was a lot of down.
you got the
Quick.
gentle touch.
That
huh?
one went quick with it.
Cheese and rice, boys.
Chris on the helm.
Here, I'm gonna go sketchy position.
I'm going underneath too. That's where you're headed.
Yeah, that's where I was gonna go.
Oh, I need a
guys gonna go in there
9/16.
together?
Wrench.
Yeah, going there together, boys.
Like stock it with a fucking swivel would be sweet.
I had hey, right here.
I've been waiting years for this.
What? That's a 13. I just need the other socket. I'm gonna beat him under the car big time.
All right, give me some direction, Aaron.
You need to go in a little bit towards the back of the firewall, and you might end up having to go up some because I think you're caught on a mount.
Oh
No,
yeah,
yeah,
keep
up.
going, baby.
You gotta go up, Chris. You're hitting up clutch. And my head with the leg with the fucking dude.
You okay? Are you gonna survive?
I survived. I'm calling OSHA.
For this.
I'm trying to counterweight. Oh,
Nah, you guys are swinging it back pretty good.
Yeah, you gotta stand on it, Will.
literally all of my weight is on it.
Dude, Chris, you're gonna have to just set this down and put the leveler on it. It's at too much of an angle.
We're fixing the angle.
Oh!
Oh shit, that
Why
was.
don't you
Wow,
change the angle?
that actually worked really well. It went
Yeah,
right in.
that was fucking sweet.
That went money.
Hey, if
wow.
you could pick that up just a little bit and then fucking jam it back, you'll be there. The motor's now crooked. The
So which way you want to go?
driver's
Ooh,
side
it's
needs to
cl-
go
oh, it's in
down.
now.
All right. How about that?
I don't know. Well,
I used to be a mobile mechanic, but now I have my own shop.
What do you think about that?
try to press it in sometime. Firewall.
I'm trying.
What do you think about that?
Whatever we're doing is pulling the
Chris
motor
is too
away
busy
from
laughing.
Do you have a leg?
I can't hear anything. I'm laughing
What do you think about that?
Hey, asshole, shut up.
Asshole, shut up.
Is it on and
Trying to
engine?
direct me because
I need him. Chris, you need to push me towards the back.
No,
A lot
hey,
of yelling.
I've been trying to direct everybody.
He's
Nobody's
on the.
I'm listening. I'm listening, Aaron.
All right. Instead of pulling the motor out of the transmission, that's what you guys are doing right now.
No, pushing.
Yeah, now try to push it towards and break. See,
Look at this
alright, there we
form,
go, there we
ladies and
go.
gentlemen.
There we go.
Look at that
All right,
form.
why is
You see that form?
Chris, you're
That's
gonna
an
have
egg.
to try to get some slack out of the chain. Push it towards the firewall again as hard as you can.
Yeah, do it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. all right,
So I can get bolts on the top, right? Oh, there it goes.
Oh, it's
I thought-
in.
We're still. Oh, right
Oh,
there.
it's so
right
in.
there, right there,
Right there.
Almost got it, we
Right
got it.
there. Give me bolts. Okay, so trans is completely bolted up. I have in my hands right here this sexy little kitty. She's going in. It's the distributor.
Yeah, I know.
In case you
everybody's
didn't know.
giving me shit.
That's some small block Chevy talk.
Yeah, 180 out,
He's been
man.
watching Roadkill. He's ready for this.
Guys, this could be 360 out right now. We have an engine in, the trans is bolted on. We have an air cleaner. I put a starter jumper wire over to the alternator so we have 12 volts. I have the exciter wire on there. We have fuel kind of not set up at all.
But did you see how easy
engine is
fuel was?
sitting on the thing? The fuel is close actually.
It literally just
It'll
clicks
just plug right in, then we're good. We have to put it on the engine mounts, but and then we need a radiator. Honestly, like with a couple wires, this thing would run really freaking easy. Oh, and we got to do the distributor, like actually do it. But this thing is not that far away from being able
Well, we
to
didn't do
drive.
power steering. We still gotta do that.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Oh, it's bolted up. Okay, so we just gotta put the lines on. But anyway, long story short, it still needs a lot of work. I'm grossly underestimating how much work is left. But it's got an engine, it's got 4 wheels on it, it has steering, and I feel like that's a freaking leg up. But tomorrow, camera, face me more.
Pan left.
Less that. Hamish, his car is getting worked on. Matter of fact, good shout out opportunity. Let's shout out Master Ham Does Things. Ham Does Things. Ham is on Instagram. Ooh, that's a good one. You should quote that one.
Ham is on Instagram.
Look at this thing. Come here. Ham on Instagram has an engine in his thing, and there's like cool like prototype parts on it. I'm probably not supposed to be showing. Angry Ass has been making some cool stuff. Yeah, his car's gonna be legit.
It's
He's
happening.
like doing things.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see this, you can see this plus this at the Vintage.
I'm not doing it until we get 20,000 subscribers. There won't be a single video on this. You've heard my demands. Fall to them.
Acquiesce to them, viewers.
And viewers, that car's not going to vintage.
Yeah.
That was originally what you were saying, but it's not gonna happen.
No way.
I'm gonna drive another E34.
I also think it's really funny that standing all the way over here, you can see the frame dip 3 feet below the car.
I know. And they still had to clearance the rear seats for the hump that comes up. Like they did work to get it to sit that low.
Yeah, so I think we're probably wrapping it up for tonight. We've had as many tacos as our little bellies can handle. We've had enough of hydration. I hope you guys enjoyed watching our E34x4 video. If you have a better name for it, let us know. I don't know.
I think E34x4 is great.
It's pretty quality.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's going to come up with a better one. So I hope you guys like it. Let us know what you think. Comment, like, subscribe. Show your grandparents this, because this is essentially just a Chevy build. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.